Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Jewelry Pirate. This is Barbara. I promised you all that I was going to come on and start doing some informative videos, and one of the ones that I had a request for was on gemstones, and that's what I'm doing today. I carried out about 100 pounds of rocks here. Even though I'm not going to show you all these rocks, I carried them out here like a fool so that I could pick out what I wanted. And I've got a lot of nice things I want to show you. And the main point to this is to get you familiar with a lot of the stuff that you're going to see in gemstone jewelry. Now, I want you to remember that there are quality gemstones, and then there's ones that are not so quality. Now, I've got a little bit of both out here. And I want you to look at this with maybe a notebook, and you could write some stuff down, a little bit about gemstones. And this is just a guideline. I'm not an expert. I've been collecting for years. I polish rocks. I do a lot of different things. I'm crazy. But it's all stuff that I enjoy. I just don't know how much bigger this hoard can get. Anyway, I bought most of these because I turn around and I used to do a real lot of wire wrapping. And most of these are cabochons. And these are what you would wrap. All right. And I got so good at doing it that I could wrap, it didn't matter what the shape was. In the beginning, when you start out with like just plain ovals. Anyway, let's do this. Let's get this channel moving. Smash that like button for me, please. It gets the channel, more people that smash the like button, it gets into the algorithm and it'll get more views. And maybe we can get a couple of subscribers along the way. Please share the video. If you have friends that turn around and love jewelry, just like you do, and want to learn stuff, they want to be informed about things, they want some instruction on things, I'm always open up to sharing what I know. And this is like a wonderful whole world here. So please share the video with your friends, and comment if there's something you'd like to see me do. Please, put a comment or send me an email, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And by all means, if you're watching this channel for the first time, please subscribe. You will enjoy a lot of the things that we do here. Lots of bag openings, jar openings, box openings. I'm not doing a lot of hauls right now because of the COVID, although once in a while I do bring a haul home. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is one of your best things that you can do is to get yourself a book. All right, there's a couple of books out there. You can go to Barnes & Noble. You can go to library sales. They usually have them once a year. You can also join a mineral society. There's lots of local chapters all around the country. These are ways that you can turn around and you can learn about gemstones. I have a couple of books here. This one is very good, and this has a lot of pictures in it. It'll help you to identify stones. It's only meant as a guide, okay, but it's a very good book. This gives a little bit more information on the other one that I'm going to show you, but this here has hardness. It has the country. It has the chemistry of the stone. This has just got a lot more information, and it's a beautiful coffee table book. And you'll be able to see a lot of these stones that you see in your jewelry in a natural state and also in a polished state in here. And you'll learn how to distinguish if something is dyed. A lot of stones are man-made, which there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind that. What I do mind is when they take all these crazy colors and they take a natural stone, and because people want color, and believe me, there's tons of colors in stones. You're going to see what I have here. You're not going to believe the array of colors you can get naturally in stones. And then the other book I have is this one. Like I don't, I'm not into the chakra stuff. Maybe I should be, but I am into the fact that stones do give out energy. And this is a good book. And the reason why I like this book is it has a lot of pictures of the stones, okay, for identification. So you would have a chart in different places here that could tell you different what the different stones are. And you'll recognize them. I mean, you will really, really, really recognize the stones. So this one's only 1995. It's a decent book. Like I said, it tends to go more to the chakra type thing, but there's a lot of great identification in the book. So, I would recommend this. And this also shows polished and stones in the natural state. And believe me, the stones in the natural state look a heck of a lot different than they do after they've been polished. And once you start to get into rocks, you will turn around and look in your neighborhood, and look when you go to a lake, or look when you go to a river at the shoreline. You'll be amazed at what you find that you can take home and use in jewelry. All right, so these were just two things that I wanted to hit upon. Now, the other thing, I'm only going to talk about this once, is that there is a lot of people sell chips, okay, and they sell them as necklaces. They are not meant to be necklaces. They're very rough. They're low quality. Usually when they're making beads, there's a lot of shards that come off of the cutting process, and that's what they take and drill and they put onto these strands, and they're usually strung on monofilament line, and they're most of the time 36 inches long. There's really not a lot of polish to them or anything, and like the quality, like you'll see a lot of amethyst chip, what they call necklaces, but they're not. They're meant to be pieces for fillers in your jewelry making. So, but a lot of people I see out there are selling them as necklaces, and they're selling them for a decent price because they're a gemstone. Like everything else, there are good quality gemstones and there's poor quality gemstones. So now you'll also see where they're done into nuggets and they're highly polished on those great big long strands. Those are good. Those you can wear as a necklace. They're not going to scratch you. They're not going to cut you. They're good. I have the amber here that's all been polished and smooth and everything. Now you can see, even this is on a monofilament line. That's what a lot of this stuff is put on when you go out to purchase it. This happens to be a lot of really, really super good amethyst here. But you can look at it and you can see it's got polish to it. It's not rough cut stuff. It's not, there is bits and pieces, but it's not shards or anything. This will last. This is good stuff. So you got to be like buyer beware on that kind of thing. All right, now, like I said, there's good quality in gemstones and there's poor quality in gemstones. I'm going to show you a little bit of each. And I'm going to start out with one stone that everybody seems to like, which is malachite. And here's a couple good examples of malachite. It's going to be really hard to see a lot of this because of the lighting. There we go. Maybe that'll help a little bit. There we go. Now these are square cabs, and these are meant for putting into a ring or making a pair of earrings out of them. This is high quality, really good malachite. They're not large, but they're really good quality. Okay. Now I'm going to put them back in the bag. I'm starting with your common stuff. Okay. Now I have some lapis here. These are cabs also. And these are meant to make a ring out of or make a pair of earrings. These are a little bit large, I would say, because of the weight to make earrings out of them. Trying not, when I take this light and I move it, no matter what I do to it, I'm just trying to get you so you can see the stones. But there's pyrite in this. This is what makes a big difference in between the lapis and this, which is sodalite. Sodalite has a lot more white running through it. Okay, I watch somebody every once in a while that's selling lapis that looks like this, and I get very annoyed. Very, very annoyed. So this is nice quality, decent, of this lapis lazuli. All right, another common one that you're going to see is Dalmatian jasper, and I have a big honker of that over here in a bead form. And I just want to put these all away. And this is what that looks like. And I know you've all seen this. It comes in a lot of the bracelets that have the lava stone in it. And it always tends to be a tan-colored stone with black spots. And there's brown spots mixed in there also. Now, I don't have any of that out here with me. I do have it in gemstone beads. But you can also get this same look, only, and it's natural, the stone part of it's going to be a green instead of it being a tan. And when you see that, that is called kiwi jasper. This is Dalmatian, and the one that has the green background is kiwi jasper. Okay, so we have that. Now, everybody likes their, I call it eugenite, but unikite. All right, so I have this. I got a couple cabs in this. These happen to have quite a bit of pink in with the green. These are pretty nice. Let's see if I can get these. There's a good way to look at them. So there you go. You want to see a lot of grain and stuff inside of these. It's what makes them beautiful. These can be used to make a ring out of, or a pendant. These are pretty. These are 30 by 22 millimeters. Okay. Now, what else we got here? All right, I got some. I have some marble. All right, and you'll see this in your jewelry. And people have all kinds of names that they call this, but this is basically, and it'll come in different colors with gray and white and pink. This is basically a marble donut. Okay, so now the other stone that is similar. Let me see here if I can find it. I am so out of whack here with all this stuff in front of me. I'm trying to find one for you. Oh, I'll come across it. I know I pulled it out. So here we go. All right. Now, this is rhodonite, and I'm going to show you this. Okay. And this is a nice piece of rhodonite. This doesn't have a real lot of black in it. All right, now this is more of a pink. So if you put these up together, you can see the difference between the marble and the rhodonite. Okay. This is very common in your jewelry, in your costume jewelry. But when you think of this pretty pale pink color with a lot more black running through it. So they don't usually make the beads out of this quality. Okay, so I might have a piece floating around here someplace that I can show you. All right, so let me put that over here. Now, my favorite stone of everything is labradorite. I absolutely love labradorite. And labradorite comes in, these are cabs. Depending on, the quality. This is hard for me to get to. There we go. We're starting to get there. This stone's got an immense amount of flash. Now, this stone here has blue and green flashes in it. Okay. I'm trying to get it at an angle so that it'll really flash for you. It's very difficult, you know, when you're holding it, and this has got a real lot of flash in it. You saw it there. The whole stone actually flashes. All right, now I have another one here, and this one has got a lot of yellow flash in it. Okay, and this is also labradorite. And this is a beautiful piece. This is another cab. There we go. All right, let's see. Now, can you see the flash in this one? This is really difficult. There you go. See all the yellow? This has got blue in it, but this has got a lot of yellow flashing in it. Labradorite is my soul stone. I just absolutely love it. When you get a good piece of labradorite or a good necklace made with labradorite, be prepared to pay, because it's expensive. All right, now I have, just want to show you what carnelian looks like. A lot of people turn around and call this agate. I mean, you know, like red agate. Carnelian is more translucent, I guess you want to call. You can kind of see through the stone. All right, and let's see what I got here. This is red jasper, which is an agate. I'll show you this. Hang on, I've got to get it out of the bag. This is the difference. I love carnelian. This is a good example. You know, this is your red jasper. Come on, baby. Very pretty stone. But if you put them both together, there's definitely a big difference. Let me see if I can move this a little bit. Make a difference here. All right. I don't know. I'm moving everything around here, so I'm not used to the way that this is set up yet. And so I got to get, you know, I had it all fixed for the way I was sitting before, and now I'm sitting in a different way, and so I got to get used to the light. All right, now this one here came out of this bag. I don't want to mix them up, so I'm trying to put them all back in their bags. All right. Okay, then we have good old, just plain old rose quartz. These are all cabs that I'm showing you. This has a lot of different things going on in this stone, and I prefer my rose quartz to be this way. All right. Okay, so we had that one. I'm going to show you a couple of these very high end pieces over here. First, I'm going to show you something. I have a rough specimen of opal here. I brought this out so you could see it. Someday I'm going to have something made out of this, and it's a rough cut piece of opal. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can see where it was taken out, chipped out of the part of the ground. I mean, this is it's an okay piece of opal. It's my birthstone. All right, you got to move it around to actually see all the fire in it. And there's so much going on in the center of the stone. I'd be very curious to see when it's cut what will come out of it. Okay, so that's a piece. You don't see this too often in any of your costume jewelry. So, but I figured I'd show you that. Okay, now I've got these. These are very, very good for the soul, these pyramids. And I've wrapped these. This one's a fluorite. This has got all the colors in there. It's got the green, it's got the blue, it's got the amethyst, and these are pyramids. So these are very, very good juju. If you ever get a chance to buy a gemstone pyramid. I have another one over there that I'll show you. I'm pretty sure. There's one that I wrapped. I can't find it, that I wear once in a while. And it always centers me. It always gives me, let's see what this one is. Oh, this one's gorgeous. This is a smaller one. And I can't remember. This is also a fluorite too. But it's all in the way that they cut it that things turn around and show up in these stones. So, this one's also very pretty. There we go. Look at that. Is that amazing or what? It's gorgeous. Okay, so enough of that. Let me show you a couple of these higher end stones. And, oh, we got, this is, I don't think I showed you this. This is a jadeite donut. And it's an okay piece. It's not the greatest, but it's an okay piece. Very pretty. Lots of personality. All right. Did I show you green aventurine? There's green aventurine. I got a lot of stuff here. I have gemstones like you would not believe. These I keep wrapped in tissue because they have points on them, and I don't want them to the point get chipped off. Okay, now a lot of times when you see ruby, you're going to see ruby and zozite. This happens to be ruby and fusite. Again, a cabochon. It's very hard to see a lot of this stuff underneath the lighting here, but there's all kinds of gold little flecks in here. And all that red stuff is beryl, which is ruby. So, and this is a cab. You know, the back sides of these, the back sides of these are, they're not shiny, they're not polished. All right, but these are high quality. I've got, you know, some that I fell in love with them, you know, the energy that comes off of them. So we have that. Now, this is apple coral. This came from the South China Seas. This is very beautiful. You're going to see coral in your jewelry. You're not going to see this quality. This is all natural. This is absolutely magnificent. But that'll give you an idea of what your coral looks like. Okay. And like I said, this is from the South China Seas. All right. Let me get something else here. All right, this one here is petrified palm wood. You know palm trees? Well, this is palm wood. And this is a piece of petrified wood. Pretty, right? Okay. I'm just trying to get you an idea of some different things. What do we have here? This is maripostite. This is a very beautiful stone. You'll see some stuff online where they call it moss agate. I got one here. It's Russian serpentine. This one here is really pretty. I like the shape of this. Okay. I probably won't go through all of these. But I'm going to show you some interesting ones. Now, this one here is dendrite opalite. Okay, this is a gorgeous stone. An absolutely gorgeous stone. Yeah, it's price-wise, it's gorgeous too. Look at that. Here you can see the back. It's amazing what Mother Nature turns around and does. Now, I had one out here before. I started this video before and things just didn't go right. Now, this is a piece of tourmalated quartz. All right. Let's see if we can get this to... these got all these little slivers in there. Now, you can get the same thing in a rutilated quartz, but then the little things inside would be all gold. Let's see if I can lift this up a little bit. All right, let me see if that makes a difference. Not much. Okay, let's put that away. I'll show you the Russian serpentine because you will see a lot of this in jewelry. All right, a lot of people will call this moss agate. It's not. This is Russian serpentine. Okay. Let's see what... Oh, I'm going to show you a piece of goldstone. Now, I should have brought out two of these. I did. I brought out the goldstone in the red goldstone, and I also brought out, I think it's a blue goldstone. So I'll show you both of these. Now, these are man-made. Doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. This has been around for years. It was something that was a fluke, that when the monks were doing something, they made a big mistake and they discovered goldstone. So, and then you can get this in, I think there's green, and I think, well, I got the blue right here in my hand, but I'm pretty sure there's green too. Now, this is harder to see, but this is a blue goldstone. It's very, very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay, it's not as intense as the red goldstone, but in its own way, it has its own beauty. Okay. Put that away. I got so much I want to show you, and I don't have the time to turn around and load this up. I got to keep talking really fast here. And if there's a particular stone that you're interested in seeing, you let me know. This is apatite and calcite. This is gorgeous. It's not blue apatite. This is more of a pink. This is beautiful. It's got some... There's like some gold in there, and it's really beautiful. All right, what do we got in this one here? Oh, I got some leopard skin jasper. I'll show you that. There's so much here. I just wish I could, you know, sit here and do this, but my drive doesn't hold very much on my camera. Now I got to remember what slots I took this all out of. This is the leopard skin jasper. This is the back. You will see this in jewelry. Okay, a lot of people, they name it like picture jasper and everything, but it's not. It's different. It actually looks like leopard. All right. I think this is just another piece of... Oh, I got a piece of mahogany. Mahogany obsidian. All right. We always usually see snowflake obsidian. Well, I got a piece of mahogany obsidian here. I'll show that to you. I just want to make sure that I didn't lose something along the way here, because I thought I had brought out another special stone, but I don't see it. Okay, this is mahogany obsidian. Okay, it's a mahogany color, and let me see this damn thing. Still can't get that out of the picture. This is very beautiful. Okay, it's almost See all the flecking in it and everything? This you'll see in jewelry. Now let me see if I can grab a couple of things down here real fast that I haven't showed you in common stuff. And hopefully, there's another mahogany obsidian. Oh, there's a tiger eye. I have some lemon quartz in here, but I don't know if I can get my fingers around it. Alright, let me show you this tiger's eye. There you go. Alright. Now let me see what else I can show you here. Digging through my stash. Alright, hang on. I have some stones coming, and I can show you some of those once I get them. And here's a piece of rough. This is a part of a banded agate. It's polished, but you'll see this stone. People will always name it something different. Very, very, very pretty. I'm trying to think what I haven't shown you in common stuff. I've got everything you can think of in here. Stuff like you wouldn't believe. I'm going to have a hard time. Oh, I got these. Hard time getting this stuff all back in here. This is citrine. If I can get it out of the bag here. These are citrine points. They're drilled at the top. You can make pendants out of them. But that's the true color of citrine right there. And you will definitely see that in your jewelry. You gotta, the thing of it is I'm showing you like some really pretty decent stuff here as far as color. That's the reason why it's hard to identify a lot of stuff, because they take and they usually, in the costume jewelry, unless of course you're buying from something really, really, somebody really good, you're buying mostly like the lower end, the stuff that they don't use. And it can become difficult, Oh, good grief. See, and I try all the time, whatever I get, I try to keep everything natural. And I had a piece of Larimar in here, but I don't know where, I can't find it. I think it's on the other side of the box. This box has spaces in it on both sides. I know I got a piece of agate here. This is natural. These you'll see a lot, but there'll be all kinds of wild, crazy colors. Bright yellow, bright blue, bright green. This is natural. And this is beautiful. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous. So, and I keep them wrapped up because I don't want them to break. And they're inside of my thing here. Alright, let me show you a couple more of the stones that I have out on the table. And, oh, here we go. I didn't show you this, but everybody knows what this looks like. These are tumbled snowflake obsidian. There's so many gemstones. There's petersite, another one of my that I really like. Okay, put that back. All right, let me show you a couple more of these before we end, because we're getting up to 40, getting up close to 35 minutes. This is an awesome stone. This is called Mohawkite. Mohawkite. Look at the gold in this. This you probably will never see in a piece of costume gemstone jewelry. All right. You know, your common things, your jaspers, your agates. And not all jaspers will you see, because a lot of the jaspers, some of them can, depending on where they come from, can actually be quite costly. Now this is a piece of silver lace onyx. This you won't see in costume jewelry making. That wasn't that bad. I paid 14 bucks for this one. So there's a company out there who I purchased some stuff with. I'm going to give them a plug here. They are in Pennsylvania. They ship really fast. And one thing I can suggest that you do, if you want to learn about gemstones, is you can go, in fact, this week they're having a big buy one, BOGO sale, buy one, get one free. But you can go on there and buy like 1 pound of tumbled rocks, probably for like $12. And you can take those and identify them so you'll know what you have. Now this is an expensive jasper. All right, nobody would look at this and think that this is a jasper. This is called ocean jasper. So that's very pretty. And let me see if there's anything else real interesting here that I'd like to show you. That's real. This is blue aventurine. This is a slice that was made into a cab. Let's see what the price for this on. This one wasn't bad. This one was $9. It's beautiful. This guy here does absolutely magnificent cabs. Anyway, the company is called Gems by Mail. You can go to www.gemsbymail.com. Go take a peek at some of the stuff that they have on there. Even just looking at their website, you can learn a lot about gemstones. And you can see how expensive a lot of the stuff is. And now here's an agate that you don't see every day. And I think this will be the last one. This is called Eagle Eye Agate. Everybody seems to think that all agate is red. It's not. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Now, I haven't even touched on preonite. I haven't touched on mookaite. There's a lot of things. There's just so much. I can't fit it all into one video. Maybe another time down the road, maybe I'll do another video with some of this, and we'll see how it goes. Here's just a nice stone. I got some beautiful things here. This I don't have a name what it is, but this is a quartz with some amethyst running through it. Natural clear quartz. Got the amethyst going through it. Okay, so that's it. That's what I'm going to do. Remember, www.gemsbymail. Remember to get yourself a book. And like I said, go to a bead show. You can buy single beads, too, at bead shows. Once the COVID thing is over, you can make yourself a chart. I have a chart somewhere. I think it's out in the studio outside. That, you can put them on a piece of paper and put them in something. And you can always go back and use that as a reference as far as the gemstones. So, okay, hang on. Now, I'm going to say goodbye. All right, don't forget the thumbs up. Damn robocalls. All right, don't forget the thumbs up. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will be in touch with you soon. Take care, everybody.